Baha says it will open on time.
The more than $3 billion Baha resort is now exactly 8 months away from its opening deadline. Now, while the resort has experienced rapid transformation, some have questioned whether the company will meet its December 2014 deadline. For the first time, we have a definitive date when the resort will open and what the strategy is to fill thousands of new hotel rooms. Clint Watson has our top story.
December 8th, 2014, Baha will be open.
In full. All hotels, all amenities will open in December.
Baha Senior Vice President Robert Sands and Chief Marketing Officer Denise Gaudreau hitting back at critics that have speculated that the resort is behind schedule and will not open on time. The senior executives admit from the outside it may appear that things have stagnated, but that's far from true.
Because there's a lot of things that they can't see with their own eyes. But there's, electricians working, there's bathrooms being put on, there's fixtures, there's amazing design details that are being completed.
And with 4 hotels opening the same time, totaling some 2,200 rooms, a strategic plan is in place to ensure those are filled as soon as possible.
An aggressive marketing plan that we're working not only internally with the Baha marketing team, the brand's marketing team, working with private sector organizations, the Ministry of Tourism and the various promotion boards. We are very optimistic that collectively the energies, strategies and the marketing efforts of collectively of all of these organizations will certainly allow us to fill these beds.
Baha's niche market will be adult-driven, family-friendly. Mr. Sands indicated it's the exact opposite of Atlantis, so he feels both mega resorts will complement each other. A wide range of pricing and product offering will also be available at the Baha brand. And while Baha expects the bulk of its business to come from the North American market, they're also targeting new territories like Asia and Brazil. A recent meeting with the Chinese ambassador and resort officials, as well as a recent visa-free agreement between China and the Bahamas, will help to solidify this.
Why is this important? It's important because they are affluent travelers. They stay much longer than your traditional North American tourists. They spend much more than your traditional North American tourists. And they tend to visit more than one destination in the same geographical area. So it is very likely that they would visit Baha and then perhaps take a side trip to one of the family islands.
Also of note is that Baha represents only 1,500 new rooms in the destination's inventory, as a number of rooms on Cable Beach would have been taken out of operation with the partial closure of the Wyndham Nassau Resort. And speaking of the Wyndham, no one up until this point has been able to say what will happen to that resort when Baha opens. Well, Sands responded.
We will continue to operate Crystal Palace as we're operating here.
Will this hotel be operating while Baha is open?
Absolutely.
And with recruitment, a big part of ensuring that the Baha brand not only looks good, but offers the best in service. Officials and executives say the biggest thing about this entire phenomenon unfolding this year is putting some 5,000 Bahamians to work. Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.